Hi guys, if you want to hear a longer version of this podcast where we go through you, the viewer, or the listener's game-changing tips, sign up to our version of Patreon that's even better. It's anotherslice.com/absolute game changer. Absolute game changer! All right, wife.
Yes, husband.
Game changer this week.
Mm-hmm.
It's classical music. It's classical music, guys.
Wow.
Wow. Twofold.
Okay.
Not twofold. We're having a baby soon. So a lot of places say, like, play classical music and your baby will be a genius.
Right.
Whereas I think they could be a snob or a serial killer.
Yeah.
But either way, we are playing a lot of classical music and I'm banging to it, mate.
You've just discovered Andrea Bocelli.
It's like the other day, I messaged you about 2 months ago.
I know.
When I was working at Late Show, and I was like, had to research some stuff, and I watched like Grease, the musical, and I was like, Grease is great. Have you heard of Grease, the musical?
Yeah.
And I was like, musicals
at the
are great.
forefront of
I grew up as a boy that just did sport and stuff. I'm a dumb,
toxic male.
And then I was like, I love musicals, and
Lots of males growing up also. Indy, did you watch any musicals growing up?
I don't know if I watched him a lot growing up, but I watch him a lot now. Yeah.
That's what I mean. So he's similar to me. Now I'm getting to musical. I'm into classical music now.
Yeah.
Andrea Bocelli, absolute game-changing opera singer. He's blind.
He actually
and
is.
He's so good. Like Stevie Wonder gets all of the credit as
the blind singer,
as a blind singer, but
everyone's forgetting
Andrea Bocelli. Him singing Nessa and Dorma when Leicester won the league in 2015.
If you haven't seen it,
tingles
look
down the
it
spine.
up. That is an absolute game changer, and it's like he's not even trying.
He's not.
He just holds this note for like
It's so good.
somewhere in the region of 10 to 12 years, and it's totally. He's
It's
like,
so good.
it's like he's talking like I am now.
But it's funny because I don't hear lyrics to songs, which is like a genuine thing I've worked out. I don't remember any lyrics
he has
to
the
any
ability.
song. And so he's singing in Italian, which is great because I just like. I don't know what he says. Doesn't matter what he's saying. He could be saying Chris Martin is a murderer, and I'd be like, yeah,
He's so right.
I love it. It's so good.
We actually, because of your sudden love of classical music, we discovered something. We actually, we are huge action film fans, like huge action film fans. We both grew up watching them. So for our wedding, it was all action film themed.
Oh, yeah.
All our tables were like Liam Neeson, Chuck Norris for the family, obviously. And our first dance was to Peruna Cabeza, because that is in True Lies.
True Lies is great.
Where Arnold Schwarzenegger dances with, what's her name again? Oh my gosh.
Tia Carrera.
So we danced that and it was amazing.
90s heartthrob.
Oh my God. Tia Carrera. Hell yeah. And Arnold Schwarzenegger. Sexy, sexy people. And Jamie Lee. Anyway.
Sexy people.
Am I still cool? No. But yeah, so we danced to that. Great. Fabulous. So fun. And then that was 2015. It's taken us till 2023 to discover what that song is about. And turns out it's about a man's obsession with a woman and him likening it to his obsession and addiction to horse racing.
Yeah.
So that was our first wedding dance.
First dance.
So true love.
A song about a man who's so addicted to gambling
and so addicted to women.
Yeah.
And it's actually about like the head is first or something. Peruna Cabeza.
Yeah,
is like,
Peruna Cabeza means the head comes first or something.
Like one by a head, I assume.
One by a head.
Probably one of the most unromantic things ever, but who cares?
You can do a tango to it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
He
lost all his money in a horse race, and now he's made a woman fall in love with him, and he's done that, so he needs more money to feed his habit. He's lost all her money. He's a degenerate, but it's a great song to dance to.
Yeah, just dance to addiction, guys. Dance
Classical
to addiction.
music, though, makes you feel better, makes you feel calmer. Driving the car, windows down. No one messes with you when you listen to classical music. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not threatening.
No, well, there's
If
an
you're
edge.
driving up to someone, yeah, but you're driving up to someone in traffic, they're not like, who's this? They're like, la, 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 and they just see like a...
That's true.
It's just, it's great.
No, I think it's I love
I'm
it.
into it. It's my game changer. Classical music. I don't know if you guys have heard of classical music. Get into it.
It's not been around that long. It's pretty new.
Yeah. I was saying there haven't been that many great new classical music artists, but then my friend Charlie recommended Einaldi. His name's something Einaldi. I'm going to say it right now before I forget. You going to get it? Hang on. His name is Ludo Einaldi.
Oh, is he brothers with Ludo Chris?
Oh, good. I didn't get it at first. There we go. All right. That might get cut. No, it's a good joke. You ever listen to classical music, Indy?
His mic got cut.
Oh, my God,
I don't know what's happening. I don't listen.
He doesn't.
Tori,
He
you ever
doesn't.
listen to
I
it?
love it. I
No.
love Yo-Yo Ma. I love Tchaikovsky.
Yeah.
But like I'm a classically trained oboe player.
Well, there you go.
Whoa.
So-
That's a great fact.
Yeah, that's
to
how
just
I was
drop.
introduced to it, because of both ballet and piano.
Yeah, I did dance too.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
do any. You don't hear a lot of classical music playing football as a kid, sadly.
Or soccer over here.
Indy's mom was a professional harpist though.
Wow.
So he grew up with
Maybe that's why he doesn't
That
like it
type.
so much. He's like,
maybe he was the rock and roll
I
kid.
had to hear all that
instead.
stuff I had to hear
Yeah.
harp every day. Every day I walked into into the bed. It was too romantic, the house. I want something a bit grungier. Imagine that just going down. Ding, 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 ding. Dinner's ready. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah. It's like you could never be sad.
Yeah, you're not like...
Not allowed to, like, oh, it's mocking me.
Did she play the... You guys are married, right? No?
No, we're not married, but
Will
we've
she-
been together forever though.
Would you get harp played at the...
We might, yeah.
It's a
I
great
think that'd be
gift.
lovely.
We had a harp at our wedding and they tried to play Lovely Day.
Well, no, we decided to pick fun, silly songs.
So we chose Lovely Day and Can You Feel the Love Tonight? And Lovely Day on the harp does not work.
It is long and the same over and
Yeah,
over.
but you know.
Lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day.
Yeah, lovely day. We get it. It's a lovely day. Let's get on with it. Anyway, classical music. It's my game changer. What's yours?
Mine is food related, and it comes direct from my father, Roy Stanbridge. Before you roast potatoes, parboil them.
Everyone knows that.
Not everyone knows that.
Everyone knows that.
Not everyone.
I don't think they roast potatoes in this country. So
There you go. So maybe they don't know.
Well, I don't know how to-
Tori, do you parboil your potatoes before you roast them?
I don't parboil them, but
Oh.
I roast potatoes multiple times a week.
See?
Oh, there we go.
So
Yeah.
You don't really get them in American restaurants, though. It's
No.
quite British.
yeah.
All right. Well, now you've got to try. Okay, I retract the comment.
Thank you.
So you just put them straight in. You roast them.
Air fryer.
Yeah.
Air fry without boiling them first.
Yeah, no boiling.
Boiling first creates
that's a
a
good-
fluffy inside, likened to a cloud. It's so good. My dad
Very
has
true.
always. The other thing he does, which we've actually stopped doing, is while you're parboiling the potatoes, you what?
I don't know why. It's just funny. Keep going.
No, it's fine. I took yours seriously. You're not taking mine seriously. Whatever. You heat up the oil in the oven as hot as possible, so that it's really like tss when you then add the potatoes.
It's really.
Yeah, and it makes an incredible crunch. And you use a lot of oil, but it's so good. So you parboil the potatoes, 10 minutes maybe, and then tip the water out, and then shuggle in the, don't know if that's a real word, but shuggle in the pot so that they get all like fluffy and little bits of white come on top of them or whatever. Then add them one at a time to the oil and pour the oil over, and you will get they are the best roast potatoes.
They're great.
Are they the best roast potatoes you've
They
ever
are the
had?
best. I can't argue.
Everyone's my
She's right.
when
I'd love
we've
to
served
argue. I
it when we've
can't.
served it to friends, you argued at the start, so you know.
I can't continue to argue.
Cool. Okay. When we served it to any friend I've served it to, they're always like, "Please, how do you do this?" They love it.
How do you do this? How is this even possible?
But everyone calls them Roy Stanbridge
They're
potatoes.
great potatoes. I can't lie. They're great potatoes.
So my dad has really imparted that wisdom
He's great.
onto me. But you can put them in the air fryer instead of the oven if you don't want to use oil. But just
they are great.
parboil.
Parboil. Is there anything else you should parboil before you cook? What did we made green beans the other day. And you didn't parboil them, and they were shriveled.
They were shit. They were dry.
It was one of those ones where it was one of those classic couples things where you went, it says I should boil it first. Should I boil it? I was like, nah, you're fine.
Yeah.
And I'm there going, I don't know. I just said a thing confidently because you asked me and you looked at me expectantly and I just could see that it will be quicker to not do the thing.
Yeah.
And they tasted pretty shit.
They tasted arid.
I don't know how many times or how long you have to be married to me to learn that when you ask me a thing, I will just say a thing without and do it. Because you always go, what do I do? Even though I'm no expert, but I feel like I should just say a thing. When what I should say is, I've no idea.
Yeah.
Just read it on the internet. But for some reason, some psychological man
Well, I
thing
read it on the internet and we still both decided.
you read it on the internet and then you still deferred to me, a man who is useless at most things. Like, do you reckon I've got to do that? I go, nah, it's talking. Nah, that expert on the internet's just talking shit.
I think you just said what I wanted you to hear.
Yeah,
what I wanted to hear.
I'm like an anti-vaxxer. I'm an anti-boiler. I'm like don't believe the lies. They want you to boil it so they can track you. Don't bother boiling it. Just put it straight in the oven. How does it taste? Like I should have boiled it. That's how it tastes. There you go. Your other game-changing advice: never listen to your husband. Feels good. All right.
Yeah, great.
All right. Parboil potatoes. Don't listen to your husband. Double
Just
advice.
some Roy Stanbridge potatoes. Send me pictures, please.
And we have some game-changing advice from comedian and writer, my ex-colleague,
Hilarious man.
but constant good egg friend, Dylan Adler. Here we go.
Something that truly changed my life that my gay roommate introduced me to was actually brushing your teeth in the shower. That was a game changer for me. It expedited a lot of things for me. It elongated the shower, which I love elongating a shower any opportunity I get. So absolutely brush your teeth in the shower. Bring it in the shower with you.
That is expedited was really well used in that sentence.
But also elongated.
Yeah.
It was both. It made
it quicker and also so much longer.
It made the process of quicker.
Getting
you
ready.
have to get out and do it.
Yeah.
But you can combine it in the shower. Yeah. I've
never done that.
I have done it before. I'm not gonna lie to you. It feels wrong. It feels wrong.
Yeah, I feel like it would feel wrong.
Spitting the toothpaste out in a shower feels like I'm cheating on the shower.
It feels like you're peeing. Like, it feels gross to me. Doesn't feel. It's not the same feeling, but it's like
spitting is not the same as
no,
pissing.
no, I know, but it's still like.
You see a lot of people spit on the street, and you think that's gross. I'd be annoyed if those people also just pissed. It's
well, piss has got ammonia in it, so maybe it's cleaner.
I don't think it's cleaner.
Maybe
that's just what people. That's what people that want to piss. Like, that's what people that want to piss on you sexually say.
Is that
it's actually got ammonia in it, so it's cleaning. It's cleaning your wound.
Don't they say like your mouth has more germs in it than a dog's? It's better to kiss your dog than your boyfriend. Is that not what they say?
That's
them. The
internet.
The internet.
This is why you ask me stuff.
What was that?
Urine is sterile.
Urine is sterile.
Yeah.
See?
It is. Okay.
When we're babies, just learnt this, when you're in the amniotic sac, all you're doing is drinking your own piss and peeing it out. Drink, pee. Drink, pee. So actually, we're all piss eaters, at heart.
We're all piss eaters.
And so, therefore, we should...
We're all piss eaters. Yes, that's true. So have you ever tried the shower? You should try it once. I've tried it a few times. I've got
an electric toothbrush.
Doing pretty well myself now. I've got an electric toothbrush, so
really...
it doesn't feel like it works as well. That'd be an annoying way to break an electric toothbrush for taking a shower.
I'm sure it can get wet.
It's
maybe it's like the iPhone.
You never really see that in a movie, like in a sort of sexy moment in the movie. It's like shower sex happens. It'd be very different if someone came in and the guy was just like, oh, sorry, just wait a sec. I'm just doing this.
They come out of the shower just like.
They're like, can it hot and heavy? Just sorry, I'm just going to spit down your back. Yeah, no. I know what he means.
I know what he means.
I've done it before in a rush. I know my friend used to always drink cans of lager in the shower as well.
What?
Jono, my mate Jono would always drink a lager in the shower.
Why?
Just something about the cold
in the morning?
Contrasting with the hot. No, not in the morning. Not before. Not like that. Like before he went on a night out.
Oh right.
He'd have a shower, have a can of lager in the shower. It's the coldness contrasting with the hotness.
I feel like you could just get some water in the beer.
Yes, it's that's an issue. I tried it before. Again, I'll try anything in the shower.
In the shower, apparently.
I'll eat an apple in the shower. I will.
I believe you.
I think I said this observation once. Actually, the cleanest place to eat an apple, because you always wash an apple before you eat it. In a shower, it's constantly being cleaned.
That's true.
Every moment of it.
That's true.
It's just constant.
And it's a good texture to continually get wet. Like you wouldn't do a banana, would you? But like an apple.
An apple.
But yeah,
Best shower fruit, apple.
Apple.
Maybe a pear.
So yeah, top 5. Pear.
Apple, pear.
Not mango,
Grapes.
too juicy. Grapes. That's a great one.
Couldn't do a raspberry. It would just disintegrate.
Cherry? Oh no, you don't have anywhere to spit. You're spitting everything out.
Yeah.
There's so much
Come out
spitting.
the shower, you got cherry pips, you got toothpaste.
You got piss.
Yeah. There you go. I think shower toothbrushing doesn't feel right, but I think some people very much believe. My friend Will Berry used to be a big fan of it.
I'll do it.
He taught it to me in my teens.
I'll try it.
Yeah, okay, try it.
I'm up for it. I do love an elongated shower.
Do you love an elongated shower? Do you like a long shower? All right. Thanks, Dylan Adler.
Thank you, Dylan.
Thanks for watching. If you guys want to hear the listener advice, go on anotherslice.com/ Absolute Game Changer. Forgot the name of the podcast. It's professional. Absolute Game Changer.